If you have been thinking about making a move to West Kelowna, but you aren't sure if it's quite the right fit for you, then this video is for you. West Kelowna is one of those places that looks picture perfect on Instagram. From its lake views to beaches, vineyards, and the sunsets that stop you mid-sentence. But here's the truth. Living in West Kelowna isn't as effortless as it always looks. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the real pros and cons of living in West Kelowna. To that incredible lifestyle that the locals love, to the little frustrations that aren't always talked about. And after years of helping families settle on both sides of the lake, we're gonna look at what makes it incredible and what also makes it a little challenging sometimes. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know whether or not West Kelowna is a right fit for you, and what neighborhoods might just be that perfect fit. And if you're new here, I am Andrea Sereda, a local real estate agent, and I love making videos all about West Kelowna, Kelowna, and life in the Okanagan. And I absolutely love helping people just like you buy, sell, invest, and relocate to our little slice of paradise here in the Okanagan. So let's dive in. Starting us off with pro number one is absolutely the lifestyle of living on the lake. The biggest pro of living in West Kelowna is hands down the lifestyle. You're right on Okanagan Lake with beaches, boat launches, and sunsets that are so stunning along Galatly Bay. Living in West Kelowna is where you can start your morning walking along the paved waterfront trail to grab a coffee at a waterfront cafe. Then moving on to wine tasting in the afternoon at Quail's Gate, Friend, Mount Boucherie, or Mission Hill. It's that laid-back vacation everyday feeling that most people get to enjoy only 1 week a year. But if you're a resident in West Kelowna, it's your typical Tuesday. Let's jump back and forth between the pros and cons. So coming in at con number one is bridge traffic. All right, we need to talk about the bridge traffic that every West Kelowna resident loves to complain about. The William R. Bennett Bridge is basically your lifeline into Kelowna, and sometimes it feels like every resident in West Kelowna has decided to cross it at the exact same time. During those peak rush hours or the perfect summer weekends, traffic can come to a crawl. So if you work in Kelowna or have kids who go to school in Kelowna, you are gonna learn quickly how to time your commute or at least set up your podcast queue. Most locals figure out their bridge survival strategy, whether that's leaving 10 minutes early, working hybrid, or just accepting the fact that it is part of living on the pretty side of the lake. It's not the end of the world, and it's something you'll probably joke about with your neighbors while sitting on the bridge. All jokes aside, it is a reality of living in West Kelowna, but for most, it really isn't a big deal. Pro number two is the newer homes and family-friendly neighborhoods. In my opinion, one of the biggest pros of living in West Kelowna is definitely the neighborhoods. You've got newer neighborhoods, master plan communities, and family-friendly pockets where everyone seems to know everyone. Think Shannon Lake, Talus Ridge, Smith Creek, Rose Valley, Lakeview Heights. Each one has their own vibe, yet they all have incredible energy and are family-friendly. You'll often find larger lots than you would find in Kelowna. Quiet cul-de-sacs, parks around every corner, and popular schools like Mount Boucherie Secondary School. If you're looking for move-in ready, newer homes, or maybe just a little more space for that boat or storage, then West Kelowna definitely delivers. It's also a place where you're gonna find kids playing street hockey or groups of kids riding their bikes to the neighborhood park. And what I love is that you see neighbors outside waving to one another as they drive by. Con number two is that we've got hills, microclimates, and snow due to the elevation. Now, because so much of West Kelowna offers you incredible lake and valley views, it also brings hills, and lots of them. Thinking about neighborhoods like Glen Rosa, Smith Creek, and Rose Valley, you're looking at higher elevation, which brings more snow in the winter, but also those early mornings can make your driveway turn into a mini skating rink. So if you're thinking you need a flat driveway or you want a place that has minimal shoveling, you're gonna need to think carefully about which area you pick. You're gonna wanna look down a little bit closer to the lake, but it's incredible how just up the hill can feel like a totally different climate. Winter tires aren't an option here, they are a must. And yes, the city does a great job of keeping those main roads cleared. But what you'll notice that depending on the time of year and elevation, you're gonna have to adjust that commute. And it's not really a huge downside. Most residents here just see it as part of life in West Kelowna. You trade a few extra minutes for shoveling for those incredible lake views. And for most, they would trade it every day. Now, talking about those lake views brings us right into pro number 3, which is the outdoor playground that is right outside your door. One of the biggest perks of living in West Kelowna is definitely the fact that you can step outside your door and be in nature. West Kelowna has so many trails. Seriously, it's trails, trails, trails. From Rose Valley Regional Park to Mount Boucherie, Smith Creek, or Power Creek, you've got some of the best hiking in all of the Okanagan. So you can finish up your day at work, strap on your runners, and get outside and enjoy some of those stunning hikes with incredible views. And if you're into snowshoeing or cross-country skiing, you've got the Telemark Nordic Centre just a short drive to Glen Rosa. And if you love to golf, you've got Shannon Lake and Twin Eagles Golf Course basically in your backyard. But Shannon Lake isn't just for golfers. Locals love to head there, whether it's to fish or hop on their paddleboard on those calm summer mornings. I'd say nature is a top priority for so many residents. I love that you can finish up your workday, grab your gear, and you can be out for a hike, out on the water, catching a sunset. Whatever it is that you need to do to fill your cup in nature, it's right outside your door. So whether you love to hike or bike, maybe it's golf or boat, or lay on a beautiful beach and catch those sunny rays, West Kelowna delivers all of it. West Kelowna offers that sweet spot where you don't need to plan your weekend and how you plan to get outside. Instead, you need to just step outside your front door. Now, with all that sunshine and outdoor freedom comes something that every Okanagan local knows all too well. Our summers are hot and dry, which can turn into a risk of being smoky, bringing us into con number 3, which is wildfires. So this next con is something that has made national headlines, especially in 2023. And it's something that every local needs to be aware about. Summers in West Kelowna are long, dry, and hot, which are perfect for beach days, boat days, and lake life. But what residents also need to be aware of is those conditions are perfect for setting us up for wildfires. Some summers are great. They are clear, beautiful, and we come out completely unscathed. Others, not so much. They turn into wildfires, which can bring smoke that just lands and hangs in the valley. If you were here in 2023, you will remember just how intense that was. We had the McDougall Creek wildfire, which hit parts of West Kelowna. Entire neighborhoods were evacuated, and many people saw firsthand just how quickly things can change when conditions get extreme. Thankfully, this isn't every season, and since then, the community has done an incredible job of rebuilding and preparing. Homeowners are taking responsibility in being proactive, from cleaning their gutters to maintaining safe distance and using fire-smart safety, as well as just being on alert in those peak months. Now, on the flip side, it's those hot, dry summers that make that Okanagan lifestyle so amazing. From the endless lake days to the vineyards, patios, and golden evenings that are so warm and enjoyable that most people find the risk is still worth it. Now, after all that talk about the outdoors and nature, let's get back to something a little more everyday, and that's convenience. Because West Kelowna basically has everything you need right here in it. So this brings us to pro number 4, which is everyday convenience. West Kelowna is great because it's basically self-contained. If you don't work or go to school in Kelowna, then you basically have everything you need right here. You can spend more time enjoying that lake life and less time sitting on the bridge. You've got your everyday essentials right here. We're talking your grocery stores, cafes, restaurants, banks, clinics, and those big box options too are all right around that West Bank Center along Highway 97. When it comes to dining, you can grab a lakeside drink at Friend or The Landing. Or if you're looking for something a little bit more elevated, you can head to places like Old Vines or Il Mercado. And if you're looking for a place to get active, we've got the Johnson Bentley Memorial Aquatic Center, which is a great place and a community favorite. As well as we have so many parks, sports fields, and walking paths that can get you outside. That's what so many people love about the West Side. It's that you get that small town feel, yet you don't lose out on any of the conveniences. And to get the bonus of having all your big city amenities just a short drive across the bridge. So if you don't need to cross that bridge for work, chances are you're not going to need to cross it much at all. Next up, we have con number 4, which is car-centric and spread out. Now, it's awesome that West Kelowna has everything you need close by. The trade-off is, however, that you're probably going to need a car. West Kelowna is incredibly spread out. The neighborhoods stretch up into the hills. So even though West Kelowna has all those everyday essentials, you're gonna find it's not very walkable, and most often, you're gonna need to hop in your car for a short drive, whether you're running errands or headed out to work. Transit does exist here, but having a car is going to make your life so much easier. Because the neighborhoods stretch up into the hills, you're typically going to have a short drive no matter what errand it is you're running. If you rely on transit, you're going to want to check those routes and times, as buses don't run as often as they do downtown. With all this said, one of the perks is that there is lots of parking and no big city congestion. And if you are somebody who doesn't mind a beautiful, scenic short drive, then this isn't really gonna feel like a con at all. Now, finishing off our list is pro number 5, which is the community feel. One thing that really stands out in West Kelowna, and something that a lot of people don't realize, is how tight-knit the community actually is. You'll find block parties, youth sporting events, and Facebook groups that are actually helpful. The schools here have a vibe where everybody knows everybody. And you'll often find kids walking or biking together to their sporting events while the parents catch up on the sidelines. A lot of people initially move to West Kelowna for the extra space. Maybe it's for that larger backyard or parking for those toys boat, but they end up staying for the neighbors. It's that kind of place where people look out for one another, they lend each other tools, and they wave when they drive by. And the best part is you have all those big city amenities just a quick 10 to 20 minute drive away. But you get to come home to a place that feels a little more grounded and community focused. So if you think you're looking for a place that's just a little slower paced with a small city feel, then West Kelowna fits that bill perfectly. Our final con is for anyone who loves a good night out. Con number 5 is that we have fewer late night options. West Kelowna has some incredible restaurants and fine dining. But if you are looking for true nightlife, clubs, live concert, and that downtown energy, you are hopping in a car and headed across the bridge. Most places in West Kelowna wind down around 9 or 10. It's tailored more towards peaceful evenings, sitting out on your deck with a glass of wine than bar hopping. For most people, that's part of the appeal. You can go and enjoy the social scene when you want to, but you can also come home to that peaceful quietness where you actually hear the crickets at night. So if you are someone who is after that fast-paced, heavy nightlife lifestyle, then you're gonna probably spend your weekends in downtown Kelowna. But instead, if you are someone who is looking to enjoy nice, calm, peaceful evenings, taking in stunning sunsets with a glass of wine on your patio, then West Kelowna could be that perfect fit. So there you have it, 5 pros, 5 cons. If you are somebody who is looking for that lake lifestyle, loves wineries, endless ways to get outdoors, and beautiful neighborhoods, then West Kelowna could be perfect for you. But if you're someone who wants short commutes, you want to be in that busier hustle bustle with all the big city amenities, then maybe sticking to the Kelowna side is a better fit. Now we're gonna look at some pro tips for you to find that perfect place to land. Now we're gonna look for some pro tips on the options for where you might wanna land if you do choose West Kelowna. If you're looking for flatter yards, less shoveling, you wanna stick closer to the lake. Let's look at neighborhoods like West Bank Center and parts of Lakeview Heights. But if you instead want those big, panoramic, stunning lake views and you don't mind a hill, then check out areas like Rose Valley, Talus Ridge, and Smith Creek. If school and sports are priority, then map out your routes and time your commute in the times that you would normally take them. Plan ahead before you buy so that you know exactly what you're getting into. And before making an offer, ask about Fire Smart features, insurance coverage, and average utility bills so that you know your costs up front. I think if we take the lens out, we can see that the pros definitely outweigh the cons. West Kelowna offers so much. It's a place that truly feels like home and offers you an incredible Okanagan lifestyle. So if you are thinking about making a move to West Kelowna and you want to tailor a plan that is set to your budget, your timeline, and your lifestyle, reach out. My team and I would love to help. My contact details are listed below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And throw your questions in the comments. I'd love to answer them. And I have a ton of other videos that take a deeper dive into so many of the different neighborhoods here, so feel free to binge watch those too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.